Hi, boys and girls. I sure have been thinking a lot about what Junie B did during her spelling test. I wonder what's going to happen. Let's find out. Chapter 9, Sleeping on It. That night, me and Philip Johnny Bob didn't sleep that good. We tossed and turned a real lot. Also, Philip Johnny Bob talked in his sleep a little bit because I heard him say the word cheater pants. I woke him up when I heard that. Then both of us got a drink of water and we talked about what was the trouble. The next morning, our eyes were poopish and droopy. And guess what? We were not the only ones who looked like that either, because when my friend Herb got on the bus, his eyes were poopish and droopy too. He plopped down next to me and he did a big yawn. I didn't sleep good last night, he said, real tired. I nodded. Me too, Herb. I didn't sleep good too, I said. Herb sat there a minute, then he did a sigh. Naomi, I don't even want to tell you why I didn't sleep, he said. Or maybe you might get mad at me. I raised my eyebrows at him. Oh? Herb squirmed in his seat, kind of uncomfortable. Then he quieted his voice. Kind of about the spelling test, he whispered. I thought about that. Oh, I said. Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't thank you for helping me, did I? I patted his arm. Thank you, Herb, I said. Because of you, I will always remember how to spell the word wood. Herb's shoulders slumped way down. Yeah, see, but that's the problem, Junie B said. That's why I didn't sleep last night, because I'm sorry, but I don't feel that good about helping you. He squirmed some more. I mean, at the time, I thought it would be nice, but as soon as I showed you my test, it didn't feel nice at all. Instead, it felt like, well, you know, it felt like I was a Quick sat up and interrupted him. A cheater pants, I said? Is it felt like you were a cheater pants, right, Herb, right? That's how come you couldn't sleep last night, correct? Because at first you thought it would be nice to share with me, only as soon as you did it, it felt kind of wrong inside. Herb looked surprised at me. Yeah, it did, but how did you even know that? Because, Herb, because I said, have you forgotten who you are talking to here? I am a cheater pants myself, remember, so I know exactly what it feels like. I shook my head. I can't believe it, Herb. I can't believe I did it 2 days in a row, I said. Because on Monday I copied May's homework, and yesterday I copied your spelling word. Only at first I tried to pretend that you and me were just sharing. Herb nodded, kind of said, yeah, but we weren't, were we? He said. No, I said back. We really weren't, Herbert. On account of sharing on a spelling test is called cheating. Herb did a wince at that word. I patted him. I know just how you feel, Pally, I said. The word cheater makes you feel like a nasty, rotten ratty pants who can't even be trusted. Herb nodded. Then he smiled a little bit. You have a nice way with words, he said. I did a shrug. Actually, Philip Johnny Bob came up with that one. After that, me and Herb rode the rest of the way to school without talking. We both felt better, I think. We told on ourselves at recess, me and Herbert, both of us, together. We went to room 1 after lunch and we told Mr. Scarry that we cheated on the spelling test. Herb explained about how he heard me being upset during the test and he didn't want me to get in trouble with Mother and Daddy again, so he showed me his answer so I would do good. Then I explained how that was a lovely gesture by Herbert, but after we did it, we both knew it was wrong, and so we will never ever do that again, and we mean it. Mr. Scarry listened to us real careful. Then he thanked us for our honesty, and he said he admired us very much for telling him what we did. After that, he got out our test papers and he wrote big zeros right at the top of them on account of even if you get admired, you still get a zero, apparently. Only that was not even the end of it, because that night, while I was eating dinner, Mr. Scarry called my house, and he tattletaled to Mother right on the phone. At first, Mother frowned a real lot. Then me and her and Daddy talked about cheating all over again, and I got yelled at a little bit. But later, when they tucked me into bed, they said they were proud of me and her for telling on ourselves, and all of us ended up hugging. That night, Philip, Johnny, Bob, and I slept very perfect. Only here's the happiest news of all. When me and Herb got to school the next day, Mr. Scarry called us up to his desk. He gave each of us a special poem that he wrote all by himself. I tried to read mine, but I didn't know all the words, so Mr. Scarry read it to me. After he finished, I smiled real proud. Then I read it one more time to just myself. Junie B. bubbly, bouncy. Learning, growing, glowing. Your honesty is awesome. Trust it. Oh, that was really nice of Mr. Scary. Junie B did the wrong thing, but she and Herbert told Mr. Scary, and that means that he can still trust them to do the right thing. She certainly is growing in first grade, isn't she? We get to start a new Junie B first grader book tomorrow. I can't wait. Bye, boys and girls.